Good evening. We're back with you again here, and today's subject is going to be about your sources for tin, alternative sources, and as most of you are bullet casters and you powder coat and all of that. Well, so do we. But tin is an important item for us in that. Its strong points are its flowability, and you could get detail out of it. And like here's the you got that, baby? Mm-hmm. Here's one of these bullets here. This is the 311 466 bullet, and with all of these grooves in here, and the bands and such, without tin, well, we can't get all that filled out correctly like we would like to be having it. So flowability and detail with tin. So I'm going to show you some other ways where you can get your tin. We all know that, yeah, you can break off a pound of 50-50 bar solder, and that does the trick for you usually. And we've all used this solder here. It's 96% tin. So we all know about that. So I want to show you some ways to identify it. These are things that I would like for you to know, and that would be important to you. So tin is like, in my right hand is an ingot of lead, and my left hand we got an ingot of tin. So see the color differential here? Bluish for lead, and whitish for tin. Okay. Also, I need to back up a little bit and let you know that also, for your, if you want to, if you want to run them hot and hard, you got also a source in linotype, printer's metal. It's really hard. Good for rifle bullets. Okay, so let's just go with this one here. Now, this would be obvious right here. This is pewter. Now, pewter has everything in it that you really need. You've got antimony, and you got traces of copper in it, and it's the easiest thing to work with it. And with it, you can identify it by, see how you can do it like this. And here's let's see. Yeah, you can push a dimple into a little cup, and it doesn't have a ring to it. It's got a thud, like. Or so when you have this, you've got the real thing. Okay, so now we've got two other sources that you can go to for your tin. So we have these, these figurines, and some are painted and they got coatings on them and such like that, but they are pewter. So you don't want to overlook them. And you can tell, how tin fills out details, flowability and details on tin. That's what brings everything out to life. So now we got another source here. And that's this this teapot, serving silver plate. Some of it is it's brass, silver plate, but usually all of your handles and your knobs and your lids and these parts here and also the legs, well, they're also tin. Like here's some that we have pulled off of things such as this. Well, we didn't pull it off. You just take your household torch there and put some heat on it, and they'll just drop off. But okay, let's take a test here. When you have that, you've pretty much got it. So if you're not quite sure of yourself in doing this, what you can do is, take a pair of dikes and snip off small samples of what you have, especially these two groups, the figurines and the silver plate. Snip it off, and most all of you probably are in the powder coating your bullets, so you have a toaster oven for powder coating. And you can put that in a small little crucible. You can make it whatever you want to make it. And put your samples in here if you're not sure of yourself. And these toaster ovens that we use for powder coating, they are barely, I barely got this melted. So they go as high as 450 degrees. All right. So all those samples that you've seen here, well, I knew what I had with the pewter. But these two samples here, we cut off pieces, Mary Sue and I, and we put them in this little container here, put them in the powder coating oven. But it took 20 minutes. And it barely, but we got a puddle, so it melted it. And this part sticking up right here is the tail off of this little guy right here. I hope we can zero in on this baby. So now you know about, some different forms of pewter, where you can get it and how you can, make it work for you. It's it barely melted, this, anything with a coating on it. The toaster oven barely melted it, and it took 20 minutes to do it. Okay, I think we'll do a part 2 to this video. I want to tell you about the economics of the tin and versus, well, the New York spot price on tin and how it compares with copper, the price per ton. And we thank you for watching. I hope we've done some things that I feel it would be, well, I feel this is important for you to know. So we'll be back with you on a video. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Bye-bye.